So do you fancy being more self-sufficient this year? Or perhaps keeping ducks or hens, or even just enjoying your garden a little bit more, making it a little bit more productive? Well, I'm reviewing a new book by Sunday Telegraph writer Francine Raymond, which is called The Garden Farmer. This is Alexandra from The Middle-Sized Garden, bringing you tips, ideas and inspiration from real middle-sized gardens to yours. Here we have The Garden Farmer by Francine Raymond, called Make Your Garden Bountiful All Year Round. Now, I know Francine's garden quite well, and it's a middle-sized garden, and I think that's what's the strength of this book, because it's about growing vegetables and fruit and keeping hens and keeping ducks in a garden that's probably around, I think it's probably about 30 feet wide and about 100 feet long. So it's not a small holding, it really is genuinely a garden farm. The other thing about Francine is that also she is incredibly stylish. She makes vegetables and ducks and hens and things just look gorgeous. And as you can see most of the garden from the house, that's pretty important, I think. So what did I like most about this? I think that one of the things, it's got all sorts of things about living in the garden, things like recycling and drying or washing on a washing line rather than using the dryer. But for people who perhaps might be thinking about animals, livestock, she has very useful things like ducks, where to begin. You know, what sort of things you really do need to consider when you're thinking of having ducks, and indeed the same with hens. So you see here it's choosing your ducks, what to feed your ducks, augmenting your flock, and there are also recipes like new laid poached duck egg on a bed of spinach. There's encouraging pollinators into your garden, bug hotels, quail. You can offer space for miniature egg layers. Why not try quails? Goodness, I would never have thought of quails. You can keep a small flock of 10 birds in a metre-square mobile run on the lawn in the summer or on the ground floor of an aviary, and they'll twitter engagingly as they bob up and down. Unable to climb ramps, they need a pop hole at ground level. Feed your quail on pellets with added millet and budgie seeds scattered on the ground so as to encourage foraging, plus plenty of clean water. Snails, good Lord. Let's have a look and see what she's saying about that. This may be a tactless suggestion if, like me, you're putting out dishes of beer every evening to catch molluscs, but have you considered raising edible snails? Well, I have to say I haven't, but snails have been part of our diet since Roman times, and they do well in our damp English climate, so that's pretty fascinating. I've always wondered that a bit. Some lovely images. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and geese, my goodness, that's quite a sizable thing to have in a middle-sized garden, but you can do it. And December, firewood, growing nut trees and Christmas decorations. That's very much something after my own heart. I love Christmas decorations from the garden, and I definitely love Francine's log store. I've often looked at it as I go in. It's at the front, in the front garden, so you see it when you park. And I've often thought, oh, I wish we could have one of those. And she's very good at craft. She has this lovely leaf wreath. So all in all, this book, I think, would make a good present for anyone who's actually thinking about maybe taking on geese, ducks, hens, or making their garden just a bit more productive, and somebody who just wants a sort of sense of enjoyment and style in their garden. So if you love Christmas or you love your garden, do join us for the Middle-Sized Gardens Vlogmas Challenge, which is a video every day, much of it about either Christmas decorations or Christmas decorations for your garden or Christmas presents. Or subscribe to get tips, ideas and inspiration from real gardens to yours. Hope to see you there. Thank you.